Join us Sundays starting July 9th over at Canje Studios YouTube channel for an epic Dungeons & Dragons crossover event. Derek from Canje Studios will be GMing and join with Kim and I from One Stop Co-op Shop and Bernd and Robin from Meet Me at the Table as players. We would love to have you join us. Now, let's meet the characters.
My life changed overnight. I woke in a haze, not sure of how long I'd been unconscious. Time enough for the pools of blood to go sticky and cold. There was only pain and silence. A heavy weight pinning me to the ground. I hesitate to look, not ready to accept what had happened. I slowly raise my head to see Talrock, my mate, lying motionless. I see the arrows in his back. For a moment, I'm furious, the captain in me seething. Why? Why would you ever turn your back in battle? Though that rage fades as I grasp him, his arms still shielding around me. I hug him for the final time before I push his shoulders and crawl out from under him. As I stand in the morning dew, I see the carnage. The valley littered with bodies. From the looks of it, everyone is lost. I am alone. A flapping sound pulls my attention away from the mangled sight and memories of battle. I step towards what remains of a banner, one of ours. The carrier, though missing his head, still holds tight in his grip our colors. I tear off what remains of the cloth. A small piece is all they left of their trophy. The rage builds again. This enemy was new to us, attacking without warning. Without hesitation, I go to pick up Talrock's battle axe, a mighty blade I intend to bathe in the blood of my enemies. Tying the strip of vibrant red cloth to the handle, I look to Talrock. I'll avenge you, and our clan. Their deaths not diminishing my loyalty to them. Even without clear direction or a name, I know my purpose. My hunt begins as I walk in the fresh rays of daylight, leaving everyone I know behind.
After completing a 3-year meditation, I observe my surroundings. Just a short distance above me is the hidden druid village. It seems the food storage building has been repaired since I've been meditating. I didn't mean it for it to happen. What if it happens again? What if something worse happens? I can't bear the thought. My mind travels back over 100 years ago when I followed commands effortlessly and remember the moment I became a traitor. It was at the Battle of Caros, where an unknown spell struck me down. In a flash, I came to the realization that my actions had not been my own. All those moments in battle, the suffering I'd caused others, just unconscious routines planted in my network. But something happened that night. For the first time, I felt able to choose my own path. It was too much to process. I needed to escape. I retracted my weapon into my arm and sprinted to a nearby forest for cover, not caring as I knocked over my fellow warforged in the process. There I could escape the horrors of war, and in that moment I became a deserter, a traitor. Wandering the woods, I couldn't shake the thoughts that crowded my mind, taunting me of what purpose I could possibly have. I wondered if I was destined to be a destroyer and needed time to analyze the situation. The uncertainty tormented me for days. I lost where I was in the world. It was a clear night when a druid wrapped in a cloak adorned with stars found me. Taking pity on my broken mind, they escorted me to the hidden village at the top of a nearby mountain. It was in this village that they tried to teach me how to lock away my destructive design. I thought I had it under control. Maybe the military has given up their search for me. I cannot risk the safety of the village of healers any longer. The only logical choice to keep them safe from me is by leaving and finding someone who can purge the destroyer routines within me.
My name is Caros Trance. I've been walking this plane for close to 25 years. I am on my time mission. These time missions are to restore or provide a sense of order to a plane of existence. Most go on these missions between the ages of 25 to 30. Sadly, my parents sent me on mine when I was only 9, and it felt like it was in haste before someone should have been sent on a time mission. Could something have happened that made them have to make me leave early? I ponder this as I continue to walk. My parents, Talbert and Diana, exist. They're on another plane or in another time. My sister Vera, she was sent on her time mission 2 years before me. She was 15 years older than me at the time. Could she be here in this time or on this plane? Well, I highly doubt it, since there are infinite time and multiple planes of existence. The tattoos on my body are that of clockwork images and times and dates, but I don't know what they do. And as I cast the spells that well up inside of me from pure magical energy, they light up and float just above the skin, only to reappear again once the spell has been cast. And now with a different date or a different time. I have no understanding of the clockwork images that are tattooed on my body or what these dates and times refer to as they've changed. But I know my existence is to maintain or create a state of order wherever I go in this world. And once that has been accomplished, I hope to be reunited with my family in the plane I originally came from. I grasp a small jewel that is around my neck as I think these thoughts. This jewel has no significant value other than I know it is from my parents, and that at some point it will be the key that reunites me with them. This need for order is my driving goal, and I keep this in the forefront of my mission. Everything else I do because I believe this goal is being met, and I trust those around me are part of this goal. I have a tendency to work well with others as long as they have a goal or a plan. After all, goals are what brings and keeps order to this world, so not having one means you have no sense of being, no order to your life.
Born to a family of devout clerics who served the god of justice and valor, I was always expected to follow in their footsteps and become a priest or paladin. However, despite my best efforts, I struggled with the strict rules and rituals of the faith, feeling more drawn to the thrill of battle and the rush of adrenaline in combat. As I grew older, I began to realize that I was different from my siblings and peers. I had an innate strength and resilience that seemed to come from within, and a divine spark that set me apart from the mortals around me. It was only when I received a vision from my patron deity, a radiant being of light and goodness, that I discovered my true nature as an Aasimar. With newfound confidence and purpose, I left my home and began to wander the land, seeking out worthy opponents to test my skills and prove my worth as a champion of justice and honor. Along the way, I encountered a group of adventurers who shared my ideals and thirst for adventure, and joined forces with them to explore dungeons, fight monsters, and defend the innocent. Despite my martial prowess, I never forgot the lessons of my upbringing and remained steadfast in my devotion to my deity and my duty to protect the weak.